Welcome everyone. This is February 26th of 2025, the final week of February, and our card reading for this week. The first deck I'm going to use is the Mystic Bliss deck, and this deck is for change and transformation. So the message that you get from this card will be directed towards shifts, detours, adjustments, whatever's coming. Okay, so I use the jumpers, as those of you who have been following know. So the one that jumps when I am shuffling. Sometimes it's more than one, but in this particular case, seeing how we're doing a 4-card reading, one from each of the decks, I'm just using the single jumper. This image is I am inspiration. And the message below it is you are the vessel and my goodness, getting to the point where I need the glasses for everything. Okay, you are the vessel and the source. Need to a moment here after the silliness of needing my glasses there. So the card wants to speak about the energy of what's already within, an awareness and a connection to that is what needs to be shifted. The major issue for many of us, especially the light bearers that I've been encountering on their journey, even the ones that have advanced to a point where they're even, considered enlightened or masters, I still find that sometimes they forget to stop and go within. So the reminder and the shift for today with this card is to be inspired by what's already inside you, the stuff that you've gathered, the stuff that you've learned, and I say stuff not to be trite with regards to the immenseness of what you have picked up and what you have learned, because it's all come at the cost of the lessons that have been a part of it. But I am inspiration as our first card, a reminder for change and transformation, is to transform your perspective of the value of what you already have within you. You are the vessel, so you contain the information, and you are the source. A lot of the information that is contained is sourced by you and your energy and the things that you have learned, and an appreciation and awareness of that is what is being encouraged. Our second deck is the Mystic Journey deck. This deck is the deck of healing and nurturing, the sacred feminine, and the energy of this deck and this reading for you, whichever card comes up. And that was about 10 of them. It just jumped. And the card message here is I am pure. Love how this fits in with the I am inspiration, in the sense of when we are release doubt and negativity and worry around the things that are contained within our vessel, and what we source is going to be pure. The card is a maiden card, and as people are following me, they're starting to understand that this deck is divided into the 4 categories of the sacred feminine, and maiden, warrior, mother, and crone are the 4 that I've represented in this deck. I believe there's some subcategories, but these are the ones that came to me as being the one the ones to focus on for the creation of this deck. The veiled figure is another reminder that you don't need to worry about what's outside of you. You have the just go within, look within. That's why I found this, when this card came up, to be such a beautiful reflection of the first card. In the air symbol, or the maiden symbol of air, It is talking about inspiration, back to the first card, intuition, connection to the higher self, and creativity. Now, the egg, and I know it's small, but I hope you can see it there. The egg within her hands is a message of um, new beginnings. And I want to go back to this card. Actually, I'm going to put them side by side just so you can see the similarities in the action of what is contained within their hands. In the first card, it is um, a bowl or a vessel, and the second one is an egg, and that is a representation, as I said, of opportunity and new beginnings. So as far as the healing and nurturing component of the deck that this card comes from, let's remember to nurture the rejuvenation and the healing and the purification of our energy as we go through these times of I'm not going to say challenge, because I mean, I just love that sometimes challenge and chaos is part of our growth and our healing. And but it's been so many things have been negatively attached to challenge and um, chaos that we forget the beauty within it. Now, the third card is going to be pulled from the Mystic Magic deck, and Mystic Magic is the deck for action and awareness. When this deck was being created, the emphasis was on the sacred masculine. So that is why it's fitting that it's the action and awareness deck. The when a card comes up, all of a sudden it starts speaking and I forget what I was saying. But I'm going to try to regroup here for a second. Action and awareness, sacred masculine. The archetypes of the sacred masculine, there's 11 that I've used in this deck, 4 cards from each of the archetypes. And the one that we have here, and he's come up a couple of times in readings lately. So he's a reminder, interesting. He's an elf. Elves for me are connection to the higher knowing, back to inspiration, back to intuition, and also the I am releasing is I love the fact that all of them are extending a hand or both and in receptive and giving mode. So there is a nice flow to all of these cards so far. These 3 have all been energetically continuous in the message of the energy needing to move, needing to be released, needing to be received, needing to be assimilated and move around in this cycle. That's what time's for. That's what experience is for. And what he is urging us to release, I think, is our fear and our resistance. And it's funny, I'm sighing here because I feel that this message is very, very deep for me. So I am going to integrate some of this information after the message here today to be posted. Do some writing maybe about this one, because it just seems that a lot of the people I've been talking to lately, clients and friends and fellow light workers, I am sensing such a shift in the first 2 months of January, February of 2025. I'm sensing that so many of us are going through this bit of an upheaval and a cleansing and a releasing. So when we release something that doesn't serve us anymore, as this card is reminding us to do as an action and an awareness, is to release what doesn't serve us anymore. And when we do that, sorry, I've repeated myself, but when we do that, the universe, source, has a chance to take that old energy that we've kept stuck within us and transform it into something that's powerful and of the light and energy, which can then be sent back to either us or somebody else that it's going to serve. And So we do need to release. We need to find tools and exercises, meditation, crystals, whatever it is that helps you clear and release. Oh, I didn't show the fourth deck before I started shuffling, but the fourth deck is Mystic Commitment. This is the deck for purpose and alignment, and I'm actually quite intrigued to see what's going to come up as the what's going to come up as the fourth card for this. Okay. I'm laughing at myself for laughing, because what I'm enjoying about this card is how it again reminds us about the knowledge, experience, and what we have accumulated, what we have assimilated within our energy, so that we can, I'm going to use the word traverse because that's what's coming up, traverse through these experiences and bring the knowledge that we bring forward because of our experience. Thoughts have power is the secondary message to I am knowledgeable. And it's very fitting back to the reminder to release things, the thoughts that don't serve us, because of the power of all thoughts, all words, is to use that power in a wholesome, healthy, responsible way for ourselves and for those that we influence and are beacons for. The four cards, I'm being shown to review the four cards one at a time, just so that you have a refresher before I close this off today. I am inspiration, followed by I am pure, maiden, energy of higher self, and intuition. So inspiration, intuition, connection here. Elf energy from the masculine energy, which, as I mentioned, is about intuition and connection to instincts and nature magic in a way too. I am knowledgeable, and we're good. If you like what you've seen here today and have any questions, please feel free to send me a text if you are part of my inner circle and have the phone number or an email. The other way, of course, is to comment below and ask a question, and I will, if I have your contact information, I will answer it privately. Enjoy the rest of this week and the end of this month, and we'll see you in March. Thank you.